Another episode of the End Zone Sports Show. We're glad that you are able to be here with us again on another episode. Please like, subscribe to the channel. Again, we're trying to continue to bring you guys great content. I got myself, Jamel, and EP in the house. What's going on, EP? You good?
What's going on, man? Chilling, man.
Yeah. Let's get right into it, man. Hey, there was some news, somewhat dealing with the Cowboys. Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio. They're now employed by our nemesis, the Philadelphia Eagles. You got Kellen Moore going to be the offensive coordinator, and you got Vic Fangio. He's going to run their defense, man. So what do you make of those moves by Philly, um, with those guys being the offense and defensive coordinators?
They got better. I'm not saying Kellen Moore is a bad OC, but they didn't get any. They didn't move the needle as much. To be honest with you, with that, I don't feel like that's much of a thing unless that comes into tuition. And when it comes to beating the Cowboys, maybe that might help. Kellen Moore might know something here or there now that he's in our division. But as far as moving the needle, as far as you know, making moves. I don't think that's their big deal was the defense. They should have made some changes in the defense.
Well, you know, Rick, they say Vic Fangio is the Dak stopper. He has trouble. Dak has trouble against his defense, his own defense.
Man, Dak has trouble in the playoffs against defense.
No doubt,
There's nothing
no
to do
doubt.
with like. Now I don't feel like they would have got better and more in the defense. Like they should have focused more on the defensive coordinator side. On
So
that
you're
side of
not
the ball.
so you're not worried about Vic Fangio?
Absolutely not. No, no.
Yeah, for me, man, it's like when I say they, the Eagles, they understand like the Cowboys are the one that's in their way, and these hires are a direct reflection that, hey, we got to get the Cowboys in second place or out of the way. We got to win this division. And I somewhat like these type of moves because it shows that, hey, one, we understand that who our toughest opponent is, and we understand that we're going to make any type of move to help us, uh, get over that hump, or whatever type of advantage it can give us. With Kellen Moore, someone that used to be in your building that's now in your building, that can give you some insight, or can has experience going against the Cowboys defense and their players, and understanding what their weaknesses are and what their strengths are, and trying to counter that. I wish the Cowboys would do some similar things. I'm kind of with you. Definitely not worried about Kellen Moore. I think the Eagles going to find out that, while we quickly moved on from him, and probably why the Chargers didn't do as well this year. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm not too worried about it. Vic Fangio, like, you made a good point. As long as we get Dak to do something in the playoffs, we'll be fine.
I'm not worried about that. Kellen Moore is what I'm saying. He's going to try to get Jalen Hurts. Is what ended up being Dak downfall last year. Get the passing the ball too much, overdoing stuff. Trying to get too pass heavy, which will probably be the downfall for the Eagles. I'm not worried about that at all. To be quite honest with you, like they got a lot more issues within their team to be to be Kellen Moore to be their savior. I'm not worried about that.
You ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
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 We'll see what Vic Fangio do with the defense. Kellen
I say
Moore,
we'll see.
yeah, we'll see what he does with that offense. But definitely, like I said, at one point, is like they understand that they trying to beat the Cowboys, and I kind of like that. They're making moves like, hey, what who is our toughest competition, and that's who we got to beat. So yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see, what we do in this off season, because you know kind of moving on to another subject we have, with the Niners, they're now the team to beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do to say, hey, how do we beat the Niners? You know what I mean? What can we do to beat the Niners? You know, we talked on last episode that they got to be more. We got to get more physical players. We got to be more tougher mentality. But I want to see what else we have. You got anything that we could possibly do to beat the Niners, man?
I said we got to go to. I don't know what linebackers are left, but we have got to go to free agency to go get linebackers, even like D tackles. I think I like Curse. I wouldn't even say replace Curse in the DB room. I think Dan Quinn got the back half together, but I say we go get like trench players such as through free agency and draft. Through say linebacker, D tackle. Because like just not I know Clark is a rookie, but I'm gonna keep mentioning that. I know Clark is a rookie, but
Right.
we got that meant a lot this year. So we
It was
developing
first year
that year.
playing much.
We see. I don't know if you remember. We see how Roquan Smith changed the Ravens to number one defense. Imagine us getting just somebody that needs to be the field general, the person, the defense, and that was Trayvon Diggs. Being a corner. But we need that one field general at linebacker or somebody around that can help us in that space. We'll be good on defense. I feel like.
Definitely. I think if we could take somewhat of a page from what the Lions did, they definitely tried to stuff the run against them. I think they did a pretty decent job. So I agree with you there. We definitely need some stout guys that can in the trenches that can stuff the run against the tough opponents. For me, kind of shifting away from the defense, I want guys to really come together as a team, and meaning I don't want to see guys pouting because they didn't get the ball or complaining, or I want guys just to do what is asked of them, do their job, and them come together as a unit. Vice, everybody's trying to get their numbers, or some guys trying to get their sack numbers, and just see guys work together as a unit on the offense, as a unit on the defense. I want to see guys, wide receivers blocking downfield. I want to see tight ends blocking, and being more physical at the point of attack, and playing as a unit for on the offense where things are just executing because everybody's doing their job. Nobody's worrying about, my numbers or why am I not getting the ball. Everybody is playing as a unit, and us coming together as a team. No matter who gets the shine. That's what I want to see. I think that's what's going to take to beat the good teams. Not worrying about individual stats and trying to get your payday. It's what's the best for the team.
And you notice that on the good teams that everybody don't have good numbers on a good team. It's just everybody doing their job, and it's like everybody coming on one accord and just making the most out of what's there. So I feel what you're saying on that. That it's less about numbers. Everybody coming on one accord and making it work. When you said everybody not worried about numbers, that made me think about something. How you feel about CeeDee Lamb mothers coming out and all that? I don't think we talked about that.
Nah, we ain't talk about that. I think it's a reflection of all us Cowboy fans, man. I think the moms, the brothers, they're all fans, and they have a little bit more intel and insight than we do in regards to their family members. But for the most part, I believe it's just more of their fans. They hear the noise from the outside noise of us fans, and they jumped in. They jumped in the Lions den. I think it's unfortunate, but it happens. Now the players gotta kind of move away from their statements, or or just say, hey, it's with my mom's or my my brother, but I got to separate myself from it. It's unfortunate.
Man, I feel like, man, it's a reflection of CeeDee Lamb, and it might just be, especially after seeing his composure after that game. You going back home saying something like, my mama they ain't throwing me the ball. Like,
I mean,
so like you gotta
well,
not say you gotta
she said Dak ain't it. That's what she said.
She can't say that, man. She ain't got like
Nah,
that's
she
what I'm saying.
definitely,
You gotta take mama that.
yeah, she
Mama,
definitely
that's my
can't do that.
quarterback.
Yeah, she
Mama,
definitely
that's my
can't do that.
quarterback.
But I'm not gonna put that on CD. I'm not gonna put that on CD. I think us Dallas Cowboy fans are loud, man. We're loud about Dak. We're loud about our players. We're passionate about our players. Yeah, she said Dak ain't it, and I ain't gonna put that on him, man. Even though there may
You
be
ain't want that
some.
to help.
No, I ain't gonna put that on him, man. I think the us Cowboy fans, our bullhorn is loud, man, and she hear it, and I'm pretty sure she's a fan too. I'm pretty sure she understands football, and he ain't it, but so she got her own opinion. You know what I mean? I think she got her own opinion. I think she got her own opinion, dog. I really do. I think she got her own opinion. I ain't gonna put that on CD, but yeah, moms can't do that.
She said, "Yeah, you can't be doing that, man. It's just
Yeah, moms
not a
can't
good
do that.
look."
Yeah, no, then Micah brother, or is it brother? I believe he
Dak
came
is
out
no,
and
no, no,
says
no. Dak's brother spoke out too.
Dak's brother, right? Yeah, basically
Dak's
saying,
brother, and he said how Dak loves the team and like Dak wants to be here, but man, like it's getting hard. Like he's a little upset about just the crucial intake that Dak got to deal with. Man, that's just he's got to continue to deal with it.
yeah.
That's just what it's gonna be. Is what
I mean, it's
not
all on
and
him.
Dak. Mm-hmm.
It's all on Dak. I mean, he understands that he's not playing well in the playoff situations,
Mm-hmm.
and he got to play better. Until he does, we're gonna be on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, man. Now, our next thing. So we talked about the Niners, what we could do as a team to improve, beat these good teams. We discussed that. We need to be physical. We need some more run stoppers, and we need to play as a unit, play as a team. All facets of a team has to work together to reach the ultimate goal, to be your best version of yourself. Our next thing we're going to talk about is, hey, there was rumors that Ron Rivera is a potential defensive coordinator candidate if Dan Quinn leaves, leaves or he gets hired with possibly the Seattle Seahawks. What you think of that? What you think of us possibly getting Ron Rivera, former head coach of the Commanders?
I'm not buying it. As I said last stream, man, Dan Quinn is probably the best thing to happen to our defense in a long time, and that's something I'm pretty sure that they're keeping him around. If McCarthy fails, he's next up in line. I seriously doubt them bringing in Ron Rivera would be the wrong decision.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
To me,
not.
it's just it's like it's the old us thinking we can
Do
bring in
whatever.
some
Yeah,
old
exactly.
guy from the a 2000 defense, a 90s defense.
No.
It's the same old. Like, why not get somebody young like Al
Fresh.
Harris,
Mm-hmm.
fresh? Like, you don't. These players know Ron Rivera's resume. They ain't listening to that dude.
Come on now.
They not listening to that dude. And then
Not worth it.
why would you go get a dude that had a terrible defense? Like, nah. I'm not buying it. Yeah, I would just keep Dan Quinn if you we got to do that. But this, like I said, Al Harris, I think he's a good person. Go after maybe one of the assistants for the Ravens.
I was just about to say that. Go steal someone of 49ers assistants. Why would you,
Right.
like
Exactly what the Eagles are doing.
and when Houston got what's his name? Like they went and got
D'Amico Ryan.
What? Like you got to get these
They
young.
went and got D'Amico. They went and got D'Amico Ryan, former defensive coordinator of the Niners, brung him in as a head coach. Their defense was a little better.
Made all the difference.
Right. Go get somebody new, assistant coach that has from a good pedigree of a defense like the Ravens, and let's go there. Like, but yeah, man.
And not to cut you off, but I'm gonna talk.
No, you good.
We talk mess about Kellen Moore, but hey, he got a resume on him to point in a recent resume. So I'm not mad at the Eagles for going to get Kellen Moore. So you know what I mean? Like, let's go get somebody with a recent resume. Come on now.
Yeah, maybe you could. What you have in your building already, and what they may bring could be a good marriage.
Exactly. Or somebody in your division, that somebody knows how to play simple. So make it make sense, though. Let's not get rid of that.
Yeah. Well, I say let's get rid of that. So we disagree on that. Let's get rid of him.
No,
don't bring in another older guy that's has his own philosophy. The guys are not connecting with him. Bring in a guy that like Al Harris, where people were like, "Oh, that's Al Harris." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From a Pro Bowl, all pro. Like, bring him in, and he already has the ear of the guys. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, man. Well, we'll see, man. Me and you disagree. We're gonna talk more about later on another episode about the Dan Quinn. We're gonna talk about Dan Quinn.
Let him stay until McCarthy leaves at the door. We give Dan Quinn 2 years. We go from there.
I don't want Dan Quinn as my head coach.
Why not?
No, man. Dan Quinn,
is it too many risks? Huh?
He didn't adjust. He didn't adjust his defense.
No adjusting. But what he had worked. I just feel like I'm gonna keep saying, he didn't have the personnel to have it work to do what he wanted to do. But right. When he has the personnel, he showed up. He was starting the season. He was down 3 and 4 players at a time. So
they did well, but he never adjusted though. You know what I mean? We just stayed with that. And then what I didn't like on the last game in the playoffs was that he went to the zone coverage when we've been playing man all year. He went to zone,
and we should have been getting to that young quarterback immediately, like just getting to him and just whatever happens.
Getting to him, playing the man. The guys never. They haven't played zone all year, so they was out there.
I think Gilmore was a little more hurt than we thought he would, than we know of.
I get that.
That kind of put it that kind of you can't, one person can't be playing zone, the rest man. So I think that was Dan Quinn adjustment. I think he probably seen that in practice. Hey, we gotta switch it up.
Gotcha.
So like I said, that's just a lack of depth, and I gotta get Dan. I can't put it out on Dan Quinn at all.
I may have to side with you a little bit on, because it seemed like Dan Quinn is going to wind up staying.
Yeah,
but I'm not excited about Dan Quinn defense. I'm excited about Trayvon Diggs getting back.
Exactly.
I'm excited about that. Exactly. I'm excited about Diggs coming back, but I'm not
excited about. I feel like if we do, obviously we are going to keep. I feel like Clark's going to get better, so I'm not even counting him out at linebacker. But I feel like we need to get somebody in there for him to mentor him, so he can learn from. Which I don't know if somebody else out there else.
I'm not excited about him either. No, I'm not. He doesn't seem like a smart player to me. He some of the plays that he made in coverage, he was not.
His coverage.
He was not. Yeah, his coverage is. He was not lined up properly. He was not instinctful in regards to getting out to coverage. He could be easily manipulated. Not